What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to successfully fulfill your smoky eye makeup tutorial featuring me. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you guys probably don't know, doing a smoky eye tutorial is one of the most complex makeup tutorials you could ever see. This is the most simplest one. It's the most simplest soft glam makeup tutorial that anyone has ever done. It is so simple, and I'm going to show you guys how to successfully complete that mission. But before I even get into all of that, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and please make sure that you tap that bell so you'll be notified every time we go upload a new video. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So let's go ahead and let's get into this video. If y'all didn't ignore that piece back there, don't worry about that. I tried my best to roll it and clamp it back, but as you guys can see, my hair is full of rollers, so don't even worry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by doing my eyebrows. Hey y'all, I know I look like somebody's grandma right now with these rollers in my hair, but y'all, it was hard for me to actually pretty much style my hair, so I just had to create a style, which I will see in a minute here. So as you guys can see, I'm literally stroking upwards with my toothbrush. This is just to ensure that my hairs are in their place and they're doing their part by not acting crazy, because whenever we get ready to sculpt the shape of our eyebrow, we tend to just literally dive straight into doing our eyebrows. Some of us don't brush. I know I have days where I don't feel like brushing my eyebrows. I just want to hurry up and get it over with. But with this one, you got to go full out. So it's important that you know what I'm saying, brush your hair so that way you can be able to provide the desired look you want your eyebrows to picture. So I went in with my black eyeshadow. I don't have any eyebrow pencils, but as you guys can see, I'm pretty much stroking with my brush, stroking backwards literally to create the desired look that I want my eyebrows to image. So it's very important that you start at the very bottom of your eyebrow, the base, because this is just to pretty much come up with the shape that you want your eyebrows to look like. And when you're doing this is to really show significance towards the shape of your eyebrow when you don't really work on the base. Starting at the top is a no-no. I really don't recommend that you do that. So as you guys can see, I'm pretty much darkening the back part of my eyebrow because I am creating an ombre effect, and the ombre effect is literally shade and shadeless, meaning to say like it's supposed to look pigmented towards the back and shadeless towards the base of your forehead, which will be in the middle. So it's important that you really follow this, because this is for the people that don't know how to do the ombre effect with the eyebrows, and this is literally just for you. So make sure you guys are literally pausing the video so that way you can create the shape that you want for your eyebrows, and feel free to pause the video if you feel like you messed up, and unpause the video when you feel like you're ready. So this is the part where I hate, because you literally have to stroke your baby hairs just to make sure they're in place and making sure they do their part, because you know sometimes we don't really worry about the front. But at the same time, okay y'all, so I'm gonna grab my concealer in the shade 30 right now. So yeah, here it is. So I'm about to get ready to sculpt my eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? So here I go. Make sure you grab you like an angle brush or a flathead brush, because when you are using those flathead brushes or the angle brushes, it actually creates the shape that you want your eyebrows to look like. It's very significant that you buy brushes according to your faces, and a lot of people don't know that. You use angle brushes for eyebrows, flatheads for eyebrows, and stuff like that. And notice when I get to the very tip of the curve, I use the tip of my flathead brush, because sometimes when we go all out, using the flathead brush on its side, we can get concealer literally on our eyebrows and it just ruins the whole thing. So like I said, feel free to pause the video to create the shape that you want your eyebrows to look like, and feel free to unpause when you're ready. But like I said, just make sure that you are literally using the tip of the flathead brush to even out that curve, because I know the curve can be tricky. So I'm literally trying to spread the product out just to make sure that everything has been covered up with the concealer and stuff like that. But if you want, you can always add just a little bit more concealer just to show that the concealer is actually there, but you really don't need a whole lot. But when you're actually going to purchase your concealer, it's important that you get maybe a shade or 2 shades lighter than your actual skin color. That's just to, you know what I'm saying, give out that even tone on your skin. And as you guys can see, I am literally going back with my black eyeshadow just to kind of like remove all that concealer that was on my eyebrow and kind of give it back its color. It's important that you do that too, because sometimes we take pictures and we'll be like, oh well, I left some concealer on my eyebrows, let me just start all over. No, you don't want to do that. Just simply you know what I'm saying, grab you a puff brush like I have right now and just blend. And when you get done blending, just go back in with that black or that eye pencil and just cover up that concealer. You'll be all right, trust me when I say that. So as you guys can see, I have like my blush brush. That is just to ensure that all the product has been blended in and soaked into my skin, because sometimes when we blend, we literally want to like I don't know if some makeup artists do that, but like they take a brush and they literally just spread it. Like they just take the brush and literally make sure that they glide. You don't have to literally glide with the brush, just simply do a pat, because when you're literally patting the product in there, it's going to make sure that the product's actually, well, you're really receiving full coverage for it, because when you're just gliding with the brush, it really doesn't help. But I just like patting because it actually spreads the product out more. So I'm going back in with that black dash just to create that shape that I had earlier, because like I said, a little concealer residue can get on your brows. But if you want your brows to be pigmented as possible, just go back in with your eye pencil or eyeshadow and add back in that color. And that is simple as that. Okay, y'all, so I had to get my toothbrush back, and I'm pretty much creating that ombre effect that I was telling you guys about earlier. This is just to ensure that the front part of the eyebrow, including the base, looks shapeless as possible, because when you're creating an ombre effect, it's supposed to look shapeless towards the front and it's supposed to look bold towards the back. And make sure that you grab your brush or your eyebrow brush and make sure you do that. So now I'm going in with this peanut butter brown in my makeup palette. That is one of my transitioning shades that I'm using for today. And notice how I didn't go in with black first, because you have to have literally a background for your black, because if you go in straight with black is literally the hardest colors to literally remove, because black is so messy, it's so hard to remove, it's difficult to literally put on, because like I said, black is huge and it's messy. So I use my peanut butter brown shade as the transitioning shade to pretty much leave a background for the black, and you're gonna see how beautiful it's going to turn out towards the end. And normally you're supposed to really use like brown for like transition shades anyway, especially if you're doing a soft glam or a full glam or just whatever type of glam that you're doing for that day. I always use like a light brown, but not too dark or not too light, but just right. So now I'm going in with this darker brown. It's like a cocoa brown. And that is my second transitioning shade that I'm using for today. And this is also, like I said, the same information I was giving you for that peanut butter brown. I'm also using to provide that ombre effect. This ombre effect for the eyeshadow is pretty much the same method that I use for my eyebrows. The only difference is I'm using multiple colors, and you have to make sure that it's not just brown, it's not just black, or whatever color that you're using for that makeup tutorial. You have to make sure it's not just that one color, but literally, like I said, black in this makeup tutorial is the main character. That's going to literally receive the spotlight in this makeup tutorial. But in reality, literally the browns literally kind of take the cake with this one. So as you guys can see, it looks so beautiful. It looks so precise. It looks like a makeup artist literally did it. So now I'm going in with a darker brown. This is like a black brown in the makeup palette. I call it like a poopy brown because that's exactly what it looks like. So like I said earlier, notice how I didn't go in straight with the black. I didn't go literally dive in with the black because black is very messy and black likes to do whatever black wants. So we're going to literally throw in that brown, that really dark brown that I was showing you guys. Like I said, this is like literally the third transitioning shade that I'm gonna be using today. But this is really kind of like not really the main character, but it's gonna be like the secondary character, because you know when you're using like a darker brown, this is literally what's gonna put icing on the cake, because as I'm going in with this dark brown, it's going to literally do like a spread. And notice how I'm going upwards a little bit towards the top. That's to ensure that, you know what I'm saying, that you guys are actually able to see the brown, making sure that all three browns are actually visible for you to see. So that way, when you guys get ready to do that black, you'll be like, well, shoot, you don't really see the brown because the brown is pretty much blended in with the other two shades of brown. So now I'm going in with Black Jack today, the main character, the one that's going to steal the spotlight in today's makeup tutorial. So as you guys can see, I literally started patting the eyeshadow literally everywhere, because smoky eyes are really supposed to be messy, but they're going to be natural at the same time. So if black just happen to get all over, that's totally fine. Even if they overlap, that's perfectly fine, because when you apply the lashes, no one won't be able to tell, because like I said, the three browns that I use for my transitioning shade, you will actually get to see because they're going to be blended in so perfectly. So that's why I really don't try to give too much brown, because like I said, black is literally the main character. So notice how I'm literally spreading the product on my eyelids all around, making sure that you actually see the black. But black will always be visible in any smoky eye tutorial, whether you're doing a soft glam, whether you're doing a full glam, cut crease, black will always be known. And I had to take one of my other little pencil brushes, making sure that the brown is also playing a part in this role, because you know brown is a beautiful color. We use brown when we're doing natural beats like nude beats, a soft glam, or a smoky eye like this one here. And I did go back in and add a little bit of that dark brown. I think I used black for that one. I think I did use black. I couldn't really tell. But as you guys can pretty much see, everything is pretty much playing its part. So pretty much I got my blush brush and I'm just literally patting down that concealer so it can literally soak into my cheeks. And then I went in with my lashes. I have applied my other lash off camera because that one really didn't give me trouble, but this one here was the cake right here. So now I applied my eyelashes on, y'all, and it looks so good. I look so pretty in this video. I really did my thing with this, and I of course added my brush to make sure that the concealer and any type of product that was applied on my face actually gets absorbed. My skin actually absorbs it all, so that way it won't be so much of a flex. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my darkest reds in my eyeshadow palette, and I'm literally going to apply that later, right after I stop using my moisturizing cream. And like literally I didn't have no foundation, so I literally had to improvise. So like I said, I didn't have all the resources that I needed, well, the materials that I needed to fulfill this makeup tutorial, but I did what I could, and you guys can't say that I didn't do it, because I slayed this one. I slayed this one for real, for real. And of course I had to grab my big brush, and I literally just, you know what I'm saying, spread the product throughout my face, making sure that my skin absorb up as much product as possible. Okay, so now I'm going in with this red, the darkest shade of red I have in my makeup palette. I am doing me an ombre effect with my lips as well. I'm just pretty much applying the red first, then I'm going to eventually add in that black, but I want to make sure that I'm actually outlining my lips properly, because I do have big lips, and I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe you guys can help me with this one. But I don't know if I actually have an outline for my lip, because sometimes it's really hard. It's very difficult to find, and I'm like, well then shit, I mean, I'm doing the best that I can with this one, because like I normally don't use black, but I love using black eyeliner. It kind of brings back that 90s vibe, what they used to use back in the 90s. So I like using that because it just brings back so much, because you know, makeup was very different back then. They used black for pretty much everything, Smokey Eye and everything. Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done with this makeup tutorial. I'm just pretty much blending in any residue that was on my face, but I'm also getting rid of them at the same time. So yeah, and voila, I am here, and it is time for me to slay. You guys think I really slayed this makeup tutorial? Like, for real, I want you guys to really comment down below if I literally slayed this makeup tutorial, because I really tried my hardest, y'all. Like, I literally tried my best with no foundation. That shit looks natural as fuck. So yeah guys, I will definitely see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it for you guys. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tap that bell. And if you're already subscribed, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.